Well, welcome back to my Let's Play for Infinite Space. And yeah, I did a little cash grinding to test out Galenda Falco's ability, which increases damage slightly for your fighters. Like maybe 10% or something like that. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oops. We want to go this way, I believe. Yeah. I think. Yeah, that way. Freeing out planetary. I've never been able to read those fast enough. Who cares? It looks sort of like a rupee, doesn't it? Or maybe it's my being so tired I think that. I guess it also looks a bit like a cat's eye, maybe. Yeah. Region of space some 2 million light years removed from the small and jet cloud. Your Majesty received a transmission from a representative of the capital, planet Terius. Have they surrendered? Not exactly. They wish to discuss. What is there to discuss? I'll patch them through, Your Highness. Representative Terrace, you read me? Do you read me? Representative Terrace, we the people of the planet Terrace have long forsaken weapons in favor of a life of peace. Representative Terrace. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just what they're talking about. That's the character's name. That's sort of stupid. Ugh. We believe this most unfortunate situation can be resolved through peaceful dialogue between our representatives. Please, I only ask that we may meet to discuss this matter further. Ray the Astral Object Smasher, prepare to fire. Yes, Your Majesty. Ray the Astral Object Smasher, prepare to fire. Astral Object Smasher power at 20%, 40%, 60, 80. We have full power. System armed and ready to fire. Fire. Yes. It's the Death Star laser. Destruction of capital planet Terius confirmed. Still as mean and nasty as ever, aren't you, my Imperial friend? Valentin, is that you? He who abandons arms and neglects to defend his people is not fit to be their leader. That sounds just like something that you'd spew out of that pretty little mouth of yours. Anyway, I'm guessing I can convince you to stop fighting Yuri anytime soon. Let me ask you straight out. Do you want to be Yuri's ally, or you want to... If he cannot fight his destiny, then I shall end it. And him. Bah. You really are a twisted little man, you know that? But to each his own. I don't plan on stepping in your way. Macklin, notify all our forces. We take the entire large jet cloud next, but first, we head for the small jet cloud in 300 hours. Yes, Your Majesty, all forces advance. Dang. You sure about this, boss? That kid's gonna be as good as dead against a force like that. Relax. Man who ain't able to stand up to Logivius? Well, there ain't no way he'll be ready for what's coming up later. This is just his first test. Yeah, but... There comes a time in a man's life where it's either do or die. Man who can't seize victory from the jaws of defeat, Scott kissed this cruel world goodbye. It's that simple. Is there anything on that little dirt ball? There's ship remodeling. There's a tavern. Actually, I used to be a zero-G dog myself, but then curiosity got the better of me. You see, when I ventured into this sector to learn more about Adias, my ship was attacked and destroyed by some fervent Adias. I've been working like this for ages, trying to save up enough money to buy myself another ship. I've heard the old saying, curiosity killed the cat, but from my experience, it's more like curiosity costs a lot of G. Well, that's it, huh? Well, just move on then. Nah, forget that. I don't want to fight you right now. Wolfrost star system. Our stars are very hot and luminous. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. 25,000 Kelvin. That's hot. Then again, we've recorded temperatures of, what, over 1 billion degrees on Earth before? Well, I mean, we've had devices hit up to 1 billion degrees. I think that's what someone was saying on the Ramen podcast when they're talking about a fusion reactor. Gosh, we've just entered the Adhesion sector. Seems awfully quiet out here. Well, this is still Federation-held space, after all. We don't need to be too concerned with until we've reached the Wolf-Rayet line. What's the Wolf-Rayet line? It's a demarcation line that was drawn by Adias and the Federation after the Straits War ended. Ugh. Fleets from our respective countries have been glaring at each other from across that line ever since. Those Federation swine are concentrating their forces nearby. This clearly shows they are set on invading our most holy of nations. The heathens, they have forsaken their planets and defied the Sea of Stars. We shall unleash heaven's wrath upon them. They will be reduced to dark matter, cursed to drift the universe for all eternity. Anything here? I don't think there is, though. No, definitely not. There's a Rangalic fleet up ahead. Lora's ship, the Mare, is with them too. Okay, let's rendezvous with them. Maintain our present course. We're gonna take the normal sector. It's a choice coming up. I haven't built this special ship needed to navigate it, and I figure, while it does offer some maybe better modules and ships, it's just not worth it. Ah, Captain, we've been waiting for you. All fleets are present and accounted for now. Now we've nearly reached the Wolf-Rayet line, what comes next? I have some of my own brilliant ideas, of course, but I'd also like to hear what you think. Hit them swift and hard. We should hit them swift and hard, alright. The more time that goes by, the more likely they're going to add reinforcements from their homeworld. We should crush each of their forces one at a time before they have time to link up. Yes, for the soldier, speed is life. A fully prepared enemy may spell death. You guys are good. That's exactly what I was thinking, too. Alright then, let's surge over the Wolf-Rayet line before they know what hit them. Are you with me, Captain? Roger that. Just gonna increase by 1. Seeing those Rangalic swine are finally on the move. Yes, Your Excellency. At their present speed, they'll enter the combat zone in 450 seconds and counting. Notify all fleets. I want a tightly packed formation. Our ship is to be positioned out front. Detach the base unit. Yes, Your Excellency. Plus, you can get another character going the normal sector route, and you can then use them in the extra mode. So. Got some really designed ships here. Darn, they keep moving out of the range of my weapons. Just keep going. Darn, they had dodge up. On fire. Yeah, I know that's probably overkill, but just to be sure. Your enemy has a large ship front and center. Our allies are being destroyed one after the other. Captain, we'd better do something about that ship. We're up to the challenge. Let's take them out ourselves. don't know if this is the most advisable of tactics, but... I guess if I'm this close in, they can't use their super weapon or whatever they have. Well, at least not effectively. Damage rate is at 87%. We're sitting ducks now. Seems that the wind is now on the enemy's sails. A whole bunch of people level up on that one. How has turned far more favorable than the likely as imagined would be. With their newfound momentum, you're going to succeed in smashing through the Wolf-Riet line. You're done rescuing the enemy's survivors. Yeah, we even captured the enemy commander alive. Their commander, huh? Yeah, check it out, this guy here. Torlakin hauls a tall man onto the bridge. Man has his mouth shut tight, making it impossible to read any sort of emotion. I'm Yuri, captain of the remote RPGs. Can I have your name, please? Van Belg, Hierarch of Deus. A hierarch? Looks like we got ourselves a big shot here. We don't know much about Deus, but we would like to learn more. Will you cooperate with us? I think not. Heathens such as yourselves would not understand. Fine, if that's how it's going to be, then I have no choice but to confine you here on our ship. I hope you'll understand. Signals Torlo with a glance. Torlo puts a hand on Hierarch Van Belg's shoulder and leads him off the bridge. Shows no sign of resisting as he is taken away. Thought those Adesians might be a little different from you and me. Yes, they do seem different. It seems different. It's hard to tell what they're thinking. I think I have an idea. After all, he may hold the title of Hierarch, but he seems to be an excellent warrior to me. A warrior? Yeah, like a commander who leads an entire force. We're not all that different. If you say so. Yuri, you have a transmission from Lord Roth. Patch him through. Alright. Yuri, do you read me? The enemy's remaining ships have all pulled back. How about our losses? They're light. I had confidence in our odds. This is far better than I expected. This fleet has made it through countless battles, and it shows in how well we work together. Exactly. This victory has enabled us to considerably reduce the enemy's numbers. From this point on, I'd like to split into two forces. What do you think? You lead one, I'll lead the other, as we advance on their capital city of Yanagorn. Schneizers and Baum, you're alright with sticking with our formation, aren't you? Alright, one route leads through a normal sector, but the other is right in the middle of a starburst sector. You choose which one you'll use. I'll take the normal sector. I've been through the starburst one, but it has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 modules. Normal only gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets 5 ships. They both get 5 ships, but the normal sector also gets a recruitable character you'll never use. But if you go the special route, you have to have a special ship to fly through it without losing range and stuff. So, and you take a bunch of fame penalty bonuses too. Or I could go the other route. There's a better security room on normal, but the other one has a better sick bay, science lab, deflectors, shield frames. I guess we'll go the Starburst sector route anyway. I'll take the fame deductions. Don't matter. Alright, I'll lead my royal fleet through the normal sector then. Let's make a race to see who can reach the capital planet of Gonna go uneffaced. Got it, and Lord Roth, be careful and good luck. I don't ever hear words like that from my groupies under normal circumstances. But thanks anyway, Mr. Pirate Captain. Can we go back here and create a ship real fast? I hate spending money on a ship, but I'm gonna have to completely exit the sector. Assuming it'll let me. I should have made this anyway. Should have guessed I'd go this route. Shipyard. We're gonna want a Danzy M. I think it's an other class. Yeah, this one. We want this. Yeah, I know. I didn't do anything with it. But it's not like it matters. No matter what I do with it, it's gonna suck. I wish you could sort these by room size or something. Edit fleet. We gotta put the Danzy M in place. We'll take out the I'll get rid of my training ship for a little bit. Then we'll put all the way in the back. Done. Yeah, that was a stupid side trip I could have avoided. I might go back and just cut that out, to be honest. At the very least, I can speed that section up. Yikes. Kira is surprised, Yelton then proceeds to rip the headphones off of her head. What's wrong, Kira? Are you okay? I'm okay. There was just a sudden burst of loud noise that startled me. Oh, that must have been from the Tarantula Nebula. It's a starburst region, so the closer we get, the more wacky our onboard instruments are gonna act. Guess that means the effective range of our radar is going to be reduced considerably then. We'll be alright. Fortunately, the SS-004 class is equipped with energy discrimination radar, which isn't affected by starburst regions. Kiritala ships to make the sharing of SS-004 class radar information their top priority. Roger that. Here, I found a new star line. I'll put up on the chart. So they're here, are they? Yes, Your Excellency, it's the Ringalic fleet. Of that much we are certain. Unfortunately, we lack the military might to engage them in a traditional battle. We'll have to wear them down slowly with surprise attacks. Yes, Your Excellency. Very well then, let us begin. Slowly lowers his arm. At the same time, the ships in his fleet fire up their engines en masse. Yuri, we're picking up something on our energy discrimination radar. It's an enemy fleet. Starboard side. Point NF0089. So they're using the starburst effect region to keep themselves hidden. We don't have time for much else. Here it looks like the enemy fleet's going to slam right into us. Let them try it. Prepare to intercept. Oh, they're backing away, huh? Bah, they're far more capable than I had anticipated. I had not foreseen that they'd equip a special radar to counter the effects of the starburst region. We have no choice but to withdraw. There's nothing more we can do here. Yes, Your Excellency, I'll order all ships to withdraw. The enemy fleet is pulling out. Can we pursue and finish them off? No, they've already slipped out of radar range. Let's leave them be then. The enemy seems used to combat in this sector, and that puts them at a considerable advantage. Plus, we've already inflicted plenty of damage. I guess you're right. You're right, I found you a plan I'll put up on our star chart. Well, our chart, not a star chart. Well, it can be called a star chart if I want to call it that. You're any fleet to the rear, port side. They're almost on top of us already. Man, another surprise attack? Stubborn, aren't they? Prepare to intercept. I don't want that. I want the carrier. Aww. Ah, they are too powerful for us. Appears we cannot win by surprise attacks. Withdraw now. Yes, Your Excellency. Now the fleet is pulling out. Not again. They've sure mastered the art of running away, haven't they? Oh well, at least we're getting level ups. Here, I found a new star line. I'll put up on our chart. Oh, we're gonna stop here though. On this planet, I mean. What the? Oh no, what's going on? Her recruiters have snuck aboard as low-level crew members, trying to start a mutiny. Small arms battles ranging all over the ship. Damn it! Crush the mutiny immediately. God, I'll get the blasters to the crew who've got their hands free right now. I couldn't go into the bar for some reason. Got the ship back under control somehow. Yes, but so many were injured. Can we help? Kids here? Wow, these ideas are going to be the death of me someday. So guys, I mean, it's my job to hire on new crew members. Guess I get a little stricter with those background checks. Crew in the thousands, that's probably not even possible, Torlo. That's right, it's not your fault, Torlo. Oh. You're supposed to be able to hit a tavern up to hear about the mutiny on this planet. I don't know why I couldn't stop there last time. Battle speed. Oops, I didn't need to do that. Oops. Tavern. Captain, you be careful out there in that sea of stars, you hear? Yeah, if you got in here before that mutiny happened, you can talk to him and get make a payment of 1,000 G to get him to tell you that there's a mutiny in the works. We're stopping up here to get the ship design stuff. Our fleet has formed a defense line ahead. What are their numbers? About 1,000 ships, and that includes the ones that launched the surprise attacks. That's a pretty small fleet. Is this the best they could do? My guess is that they are trying to offset their lack of offensive power by launching surprise attacks. That may be the enemy, but it seems they have a fine commander. However, we're not going to show them any mercy. Let's take them out hard and swift. Roger that. Oh, come on, fire! Come on, launch an attack. I probably should have dodged up for that, but whatever. Launch Yuri's special. Oh, the fighters killed it before I got a chance because he took so long. Outnumbered 20 to 1, Zaza's fleet, whose main duties had been to patrol the area, has been wiped out in a mere 30 minutes by Yuri's massive fleet. Self has been taken prisoner. Think that I would be captured by our enemy so swiftly and easily. Since it has come to this, I request that you just as swiftly send me into the arms of the god of Adius. He's hauled onto the bridge, whereupon he addresses Yuri in an entirely disheartened voice. Yuri coolly shakes his head in response. I have no urge to kill a man who so heroically stood up against us, despite all the numbers being against him. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to confine you to one of my ship's cabins for the time being. He's not utter a single word as he's led off the bridge by Torlo Akin. Check out what I found, Captain. I stumbled across it while I was rummaging through some data on his ship's bridge for a battleship. Patriarchal Court, capital planet Yanagron, holy nation of Adius. Your Eminence, first Fanblug and now Zazaha, had been defeated by the heathen Captain Yuri. Word has also reached me of Batra's defeat at the hands of Lord Roth. You are now the last of our 4 hierarchs, Myagmer. Yes, Your Eminence. Register that I, Myagmer, shall never let the heathens lay foot on our most sacred planet of Yanagagorn. Excellent. However, do not seek out death unnecessarily. Yes, Your Eminence, your profoundly benevolent words are permanently etched in my mind. Hierarch Myagmer reverently bows his head and then turns and leaves. Patriarch watches him leave and then closes his eyes and mutters quietly to himself. And so it begins once again. I wonder if this young man will be able to bear the truth. Sweet. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Welcome to the number 2 tower on our fine planet. I entirely prefer being number 2 because you're subject to less envy and yet you still receive a healthy dose of respect. So the old saying goes, in all things, moderation. That's the best for me. Wait, make that second best. It's got to be second best or nothing. Yes, sir. Number 2 all the way. Oh wow, so you do understand. Alright, let me take this opportunity to impart some knowledge upon your number 2 crew member. And by number 2, I mean, of course, your first officer. Just by 2. I guess that's about it. Remember, keep treating your number 2 well. After all, the first officer is meant to support you in your number 1 position. And that's all we can do here. Then we gotta start moving back on to... Darn, I wasted both those on that carrier. We've left the Starburst region, returning radar level to normal mode. So that's their last line of defense. I guess it's only natural they deploy so many ships there. Lora's fleet hasn't arrived yet. We should withdraw into a defensive position and wait for... It's too late. Huh? Look, the enemy commander is onto us. They plan to take us out right now. Strike them before they can rendezvous with the other detachment. Hit them with our gravity spear cannons. Sequential fire. Yes, Your Excellency. Jeez. What, the miniature black hole? What the grus was that? Appears to be a weapon that generates and fires gravity spheres. This must be another product of the lost technology they possess. It's quite extraordinary to see. Save it for later, Prof. Yuri, what are we gonna do? We take out the worst threats first. Fasten your seatbelts, people. Go down. Okay, that's one gravity can out. Garner's gotta level up. Still haven't managed to take that thing out? Well, fine. Fire my main guns. Take it down. Yes, are there any more gravity sphere cannon ships out there, Kira? There are 3 ships, port side, point DE0067, and they have us in their sights. 3 more? Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. God, we're gonna be history if we don't do something fast here. Full power to all thrusters. Divert all inflation, divert power to the engines now. It's no use the gravity, it's way too strong. I hope they're on our side. That was a high-stream blaster. It must be Roth. I didn't know you could blow up a gravity sphere with a high-stream blaster. How does that even work? Lord Roth at your service. Sorry I had a bit of delay, you see. I don't know if I want to chew you out for being late or thank you for saving our hides. But you're here in the nick of time. Yes, I suppose I do tend to be fashionably late. At any rate, now we can hit the enemy from both sides. Let's crush them with one swift stroke. Are you with me, Yuri? A big roger to that. Launch fighters. On fighters. Hopefully he hasn't had time to put Dodge back up yet. No, we must not withdraw yet. If we could just... Hierarch Magmar, the Patriarch is sending out a broadcast to all sectors. What's this? Attention, Regalic Fleet. This is the Patriarch Bogue of the Holy Nation of Deus. The Holy Nation of Deus shall henceforth lay down its arms and surrender to your forces. I repeat, the Holy Nation of Deus surrender? What has become of our great nation? Forgive me, Myanmar. Your Eminence, why? I have no desire to see any more of my beloved clergy die in vain. Yes, but we must weather this storm, Myanmar, for this is heaven's way of testing us. Of course, Your Eminence. Up, help, gotta level up. Man, those Adesians sure surrendered way faster than I thought they would. They knew that was a far better option than wasting countless lives, I guess. I think this Patriarch Bo is going to be someone I can really talk to. Got that right. Or it seems as if their surrender is the real thing. The enemy ships have all cut their engines. So, I guess we can leave the rest of the Federation government now? Yes, I believe that would... Right off flagship, do you read me? This is Hierarch Magmar of Adius. Word has reached me that you have the special prisoner on board. I wish to speak with him. Seems you have another fan, Yuri. This is Yuri. It's been a while since anyone called me the special prisoner. Ah, so it is you. Now I see. What the grus is that supposed to mean? You don't know nothing. Oh no, I mean no disrespect, Captain. His Eminence Patriarch Bogue wishes to speak with you. Please say that you will see him. Really? Why me? I don't like this one bit, Captain. It seems like a trap. Captain, you possess the power to open new routes through space using the epitaphs. The Patriarch can tell you why. How you know about that? Meet with him and you shall come to know why, too. Come to our home planet, Yanagorn, when you are ready. Hey, transmission cut out. What do you plan to do, Yuri? Why, he's going to go visit the Patriarch, of course, right, Yuri? After all, the Patriarch can tell us more about the epitaphs. But, Professor, it could very well be a trap. Yes, but even so, I'm with the Professor on this one. I want to know the secret behind the epitaphs and my power, no matter how big of a risk it is. Yuri, relax. I think you should go, Yuri. Besides, we have to sit here waiting for the surrender document to be signed anyway. If anything were to happen to you, we could easily blast every last one of the Deus planets into oblivion. Don't go that far just on my account, alright? Still, it's good to know you've got my back. That I do. Please make sure to contact me immediately if things should go south. I don't think there's anything here. No, there's not. Well, I remember to cut out the radar ship stuff or speed it up. I'm not sure. Nothing I'm talking about. So at this point, either I have or I haven't. Staring calmly exit their ship, a familiar-looking man greets them at the end of the gangway. So you are Yuri. I did not realize who you were when we spoke by hologram, but now. Hey, dude, what's with your problem? I hate when people don't finish their sentences. Oh no, it's simply a matter of not truly meeting someone until you come face to face here on the ground. Now, before I introduce you to His Eminence Patriarch Bogue, I'd like to discuss the return of our people you captured. Or do you have no intention of releasing the hierarchs you took prisoner? Snyder, had they signed the document of surrender? Just received word that's been signed. The fate of the prisoners is up to you now, Captain. Okay then, let's let them go. Captured hierarchs are brought out of the ship. Nods as if satisfied when he sees this, then speaks without making the traditional Adesian bow of gratitude. We are most grateful, Captain. Please accept this as a humble token of our gratitude. Almas class battleship. Gorth class battleship. His Eminence is over at the Patriarchal Court. You may visit him anytime you wish. That forget it. Leaves with all the other ones. We're going to take the elevator, and before we do that, we're going to hit the fighter company up. We'll buy these. We're not going to go to the Patriarchal Cart. We'll do that next time. First, we're going to check and see if these ships are any better than our old ships. I somehow doubt that, but... Size 1, speed, durability, anti-air, anti-ship. Multi-missile, ML laser, craft interceptor, craft interceptor. So these are anti-fighter fighters. So we're still left with this being the best of the lot. Figures. Well, that'll do for this part. Next time we find out the real reason why Yuri has his abilities. And we'll probably finish up the chapter too, considering it's only going to be a bunch of dialogue for the most part. As well as a saddening event.